Defining conventionally attractive. That's why we have the term conventionally attractive. You might have seen this term online, or maybe someone's even told you that you're conventionally attractive yourself. Don't worry, it's not a dig. We'll fill you in on the exact meaning of the term, the traits of a conventionally attractive person, and some signs that you or someone you know might be conventionally attractive. Things you should know. To be conventionally attractive means to fall within common beauty standards or to have features that society as a whole deems desirable. In the United States, conventionally attractive features include clear skin, a symmetrical face, and a fit body, among others. You might be conventionally attractive if you get lots of attention because of your physical features, or if you get special treatment because of your looks. Defining conventionally attractive. Image titled Conventionally Attractive Step 1. Being conventionally attractive means most people may find you beautiful. In other words, a conventionally attractive person has features that society at large has deemed desirable. They check all the boxes of what the general public looks for in a good-looking person. 1. These features are usually genetic, and are found in models or actors, who need to appeal to a large audience. That said, conventionally attractive people may not have particularly striking features or features that stand out. Since these qualities rely on what a society values as beautiful, they also vary by society. Features considered conventionally attractive in one country may be considered undesirable in another. Similarly, someone who's unconventionally attractive has striking or pleasing features that aren't typically valued by society, like a large nose or unique hair. Traits of conventionally attractive people. Image titled Conventionally Attractive Step 2. 1. Symmetrical faces. Take a look in the mirror, then hold one hand in front of the center of your face. Compare both sides of your face. Are your eyes level? Does your jaw have the same curve on either side? Does your nose stay centered instead of curving this way or that? If your face is more symmetrical than not, chances are you're conventionally attractive. 2. Some psychologists believe that we like symmetrical faces because we associate them with good genes. Our brain sees non-symmetrical features as a sign that our DNA isn't quite right. Don't worry if your face isn't symmetrical, it's totally normal, and also not a make-or-break beauty feature. Faces come in all sorts of gorgeous shapes and sizes. 2. Clear skin. People tend to value unblemished skin that looks youthful, rather than aged. 3. That means skin that's free of acne, wrinkles, or discoloration. We also generally prefer a rosy, flushed hue. All of these are signs of youth and vitality which, as a culture, we seem pretty obsessed with, whether or not we should be. The truth is that skin blemishes are a fact of life, and don't make you any less attractive. Beauty standards in the United States have historically, and unfairly, favored fair or light-skinned people. 4. It's a disappointing truth, but thankfully, we're headed in the right direction with beauty brands and widespread activism led by Black women and women of color. Some people link having clear skin to getting plenty of sleep. It's not called beauty rest for nothing. 3. Toned bodies. A slim figure tends to be associated with good health, since we view rigorous diet and exercise as pinnacles of physical fitness, and we're often attracted to fit people. 5. Maybe it's a holdover from our hunter-gatherer days, when physical form was an indicator of how well someone could provide for the group. Also, we tend to favor those with pronounced curves in their backsides, which we may perceive as an indicator of fertility. 6. We probably don't have to tell you that this, too, is a totally unfair standard. There are as many body types as there are bodies, and no single physique is better than another. 4. Features that align with someone's gender. Men and women tend to be held to different standards based on their sex. Features that are deemed masculine: a tall build, broad shoulders, and feminine features, an hourglass figure, round face, large eyes, and full lips, are seen as more attractive. 7. But if a man has feminine features like a round face, or a woman has broad shoulders, they may not be seen as especially attractive. Similarly, deep or textured voices are typically viewed as attractive in men, while higher, smoother voices are often desired in women. Of course, many physical features aren't neatly divided by gender, even if beauty standards try to claim they are. 5. Pleasing scents, and generally good hygiene. We often associate bad smells like body odor with poor health. Hygiene means they take better care of themselves. As humans, we rely on our noses to tell us more than we realize, and we're highly influenced by how other people smell. Often, we associate more pleasing scents with attractiveness. 8. We also tend to value cleanliness and view it as a desirable trait. If someone smells clean, we may be more likely to see them as attractive. Signs you're conventionally attractive. 1. You have no trouble finding a date. People who are conventionally attractive tend to have their pick of the proverbial dating pool, while people who fall short of the mark are often told that it's what's inside that counts. 9. If you find that people often ask you out, or that you're successful in asking for a date more often than not, it could be because you look the part. People are more likely to pursue you if they think you're visually appealing. Similarly, if people tend to flirt with you in public, you're probably more attractive than most. But we don't need to tell you that constant flirting can be more annoying than flattering. 2. Other people express how envious they are of your looks. Has a friend, or even a stranger, ever told you something like, "Oh, I just wish I had your hair," or "How do you get your skin so clear?" It's probably because you're beautiful. 10. They wouldn't be asking otherwise. And the more people who ask, the wider the appeal of your looks, and so the more conventional they might be. On the other hand, sometimes people who are envious of another's looks might shun that person.